signaled the unprecedented fall of an era. Billions died, and entire species were consumed. The few surviving humans huddled beneath the surface in steel tombs and waited. During these years, the human mechanics became the leaders of a new society. It was their task to keep running the machinery that enabled their tribes to survive. 450 years after it had sealed itself off, humankind returned to the daylight and was greeted by a radically altered world. A world that logically should not exist. A world where every creature that has ever inhabited the Earth now lives within the timeless ecosystem known as the Zenozoic Age. Given the chance, would the humans remember the Machinatio Vitae, the machinery of life, to revere the Earth and always preserve a balance among its creatures? Or would they revert to their destructive ways of the past?
This is Hannah Dundee, the Wassoon ambassador, and she's one smart lady. She's a scientist, a wildlife tracker, and she really knows how to handle a gun. Hannah understands things about the ancients that I just don't get. Maybe one day the two of us will see eye to eye. But not today. This repulsive creep is Hammer Terhune, the most ruthless poacher in these parts. Scum like him give humanity a bad name. He's always dangerous, but when he's in cahoots with Governor Scharnhorst, he can be deadly. Also keep your eye on the rest of his cutthroat lackeys.
It was only a nightmare, but it felt so real.
No! No! Stop! You'll upset the balance! You'll destroy the city!
Quahoon, Tenrek. You're in an awful mood when you don't get your sleep.
Cut the wisecracks, Hannah. What are you doing here in the middle of the night?
I just had the worst nightmare of my life. Earthquakes and mutant slithers. I dreamt the second cataclysm, just like before, only this time there were no survivors. What is it, Jack?
Hannah, get in the Cadillac. We've got a long drive ahead. We're going to see the Griff.
I don't think the Griff will be interested in my crazy dream.
Neither would I, if I hadn't just had the same crazy dream.
Hannah! Try to blast those obstacles out of our path! But be careful not to hit any of the living creatures!
Just drive, Tenrek! Leave the shooting to me!
trying to send us a message. It must be something serious for them to contact us this way.
My spies saw Tenrek and the Wassoon woman take off with his Cadillac just before dawn.
Yeah? So what?
Knowing Tenrek, it spells trouble for us. We can't afford to have him interfere with our plans, especially not now.
Well, you're the all-powerful governor. Why don't you just have him detained? Permanently.
I'll leave that to you and your merry band of cutthroat poachers.
It'll be our pleasure.
Steady, Jack! We're driving through a Zeke colony!
Watch out for an air attack. The Zeke will do anything to protect their nests.